what to do. So the cutscene is going to start with Mewtwo. Vitro's Marth is pretty... he's gotten a lot better and better against floaties. Been putting a lot more thought into it. While I don't think his philosophy is necessarily correct, it's not wrong, because like, he wants to basically like... his goal is just to kind of play really lame and wall out, and not basically just don't give the floaty easy stocks. And he thinks that as long as he plays a solid neutral, I should be living as long as the floaties do. And Marth just theoretically just wins neutral against all the floaty characters. So long as he's playing, you know, like, even if he's technically playing even, he should still actually come out on top just by the amount of damage.
How long Peach lives is disgusting. You just see her on Yoshi's living up to 170, and it's like, what? What is this game?
Agreed. Peach does get double stocks,
and then you see someone do a forward smash right to their face, like the least possible distance to the end of the stage, and then they make it back.
Yeah. Oh, he goes for the deep back air. DarkDragoon not really looking for it, but able to recover. Still in a lot of trouble.
Vitro is just dominating in every aspect.
He's not afraid to challenge him because he thinks like, well, I don't think he's going to have the reaction. And he was ready for that too. Vitro also having a lot of practice against the other Mewtwo's in Arizona. Shout out to Noir Scythe and 24 ounce. And with that experience, Mewtwo cheese isn't as guaranteed here. So
Mewtwo
usually
queso does not work.
You have to do something a little bit extra with it in order to make it effective. But it's still really risky.
Even a bit of the cheddar.
Since Mewtwo, when he hits with confusion, he's actually at frame disadvantage, which kind of sucks. Mewtwo's not particularly that great of a character. But Nick struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, nice back air. Oh, he wanted teleport. So he got teleport. He could have got back in position to possibly get that edge guard. And then he got beat to the punch with the grab. I saw his grab coming out, but Vitro threw his out first.
Yeah. Vitro's really just winning any neutral situation that's happening.
Yeah, Vitro's reactions aren't too shabby at all. Oh.
And DarkDragoon is just trying to hang in.
Yeah, he's trying to get a grab because up throw will definitely kill. Yeah. But really, he should be taking anything that he can get. Like four tilts would have put him off stage.
Right now, he needs to stop reaching for stuff in order to make any semblance of a comeback.
Yeah, he still has to play against Marth, even if he's at high percentage.
Yeah.
Like Marth is going to be more careful the higher percentage that he gets.
Yeah, and if you continue to reach, you're gonna get way too much percent to everyone.
The Shadow Ball punish. Oh. Yeah, Nick's in a lot of trouble. Oh, he gets the rising neutral air. And that will do it.
It's over.
So game one, going to Vitro. Might see the Sheik counter pick now, based on how that match went. But it's also possible he might just stick with his Mewtwo guns, especially since I'm watching, because he might just want me to commentate on how he can improve. So he's going to stick with Mewtwo.
By the way, I haven't ever seen you, like, I know you at least were a Mewtwo main, but I haven't really seen you much on stream use Mewtwo.
Yeah, I don't really play him as much lately.
I know you've used Samus as such with the story of you missile camping a child.
Oh my God, I did not missile camp.
I know, I call it slander.
Thank you.
That is legal defamation.
Thank you.
I will support a good person rather than the teacher.
My man. You know what? You're all right. We can get down any time of the day, dude.
I know how to shield grab, so I'm pretty good at tech.
But Fountain's an interesting one. I personally don't really like Fountain, but in this matchup, the problems with it are that the ceiling is higher. It's 15% higher than Final Destination, so it's going to take longer to kill Marth. Whereas Marth is going to kill off the sides with a lot of his stuff, and the sides are
forward smash.
Normal.
Forward smash.
Yeah, so... Ooh. Oh, he goes for the down air. That was silly, but I guess a reversal, and then he goes for it there. Hits him with the classic ledge attack down air. That wasn't even a true combo, but Vitro just wasn't really expecting. Why would you go for it? It takes 18 frames to down air, but Nick's like, who cares? I got it.
And then he proceeds to taunt and get roasted.
I got my moment of fame.
At least he got a taunt, but he didn't charge his Shadow Ball.
Yeah, I usually hate going for down airs just because of how easy it is to meteor cancel it for Mewtwo. I generally give people the benefit of the doubt. He goes for it again off the down tilt. Down tilt to down air on Marth is usually not a true combo, or if when it does, like they usually have to be like DIing like in, where you wouldn't be able to hit him off stage anyway.
Yeah, I feel like this was a good counter pick because he isn't doing as bad as he was in Battlefield, where he could.
Well, it could be Vitro is also just kind of like, oh well, this first game was pretty easy, so I'll just close my eyes and swing. Not have to put too much thought into it. Ooh, and there's a critical. But it's also possible that even
this could also be a bad because he might think he's winning and then he's going for
keeps
those
going
down
for
air.
those.
Yeah,
and
he thinks he
honestly,
might be
back air would be better at this percentage. Guarantee the stock. Oh, but he takes the cookie. He takes the cookies. Ooh. Vitro definitely wanted to hang off. He wanted to hang off the rim. Outplays Vitro, getting him to last stock.
That bait requires so much. I've seen that bait. It's amazing. You have to go through 3 hours of work, and you have to that's a major check.
Oh, no, bad DI on the fourth throw and bad DI on the fourth smash.